Okay, so I have a little story to share with you about a beer can. That's pretty cool. So this is my tent, my little campsite here. The other night I had a can of beer and I had left the empty can. I had rinsed it and set it here with an empty water bottle because I didn't have my recycling stuff set up yet. And that night it rained pretty hard and it blew, and that night the can got blown off the table. Okay, so I laid in the tent, my head is at that corner, and it sounded like the can was being back and forth, like somebody was playing kick the can right beside my head over here. So when I got up the next morning, the beer can that I had left here, I found it over there on the corner of the tent. So that can I got rid of. Yesterday I had another beer. Once again, I rinsed it out and I set it here, and I thought, okay, well, let's see what happens to this one. It sat here all day, even though it was breezy. It was never blown off the table. Sometime during the night, it was off the table. I found it just right here on the ground this morning, and I didn't pick it up until just a while ago. I had a hot dog and some mac salad, and I brought my bowl back over here to clean up. And I picked it up, and I put it on the table, just about right here, and I left it there. So about a half hour later, I'm over here, and Terry had some beach balls that we blew up and we stashed out here in the bushes. I'm walking over here and I look, and that can that I had left like this was then like this on its side, right there like that. Okay, so did the wind blow the can over? This little breeze, did it blow the can over on its side right there like that? Maybe. It's pretty cool, so I left it like that. Okay, we walked away. Half an hour later, just a few minutes ago, I walked back over here and blew me away. The can was upright on the corner like that. And our main group site is right there, It's a pretty clear view. So yeah, so I'm kind of excited about the beer can. So also, when we came back and found it like this box had been shoved back a few inches and it was no longer straight, it was kind of crooked. So we straightened the box, we lined it up with the squares on the tablecloth, we counted the squares, got the beer can sitting here on the corner, and we're going to see what's going to happen next. So, yeah, pretty cool, huh? Woohoo! Can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Okay, so it has not been 15 minutes.
No, it hasn't.
And the can is on its side again. Does it look windy to you?
It is not windy at the moment. So you want it back up because it's our turn?
I guess it's our turn, yeah. So let's stand it back up again.
Okay.
And remember, we had it like right in the squares, squares. Okay.
So the label is out this way.
Okay, I got it on camera.
Tab top's out that way.
So I mean, I literally walked away. I got a little baggie of cooked mushrooms we picked today that I put in my cooler for breakfast tomorrow. And I walk over here and it's like, are you kidding me? The video clip that I had just made, I had to go and check to make sure. And sure enough. All right, so we played our turn. Let's see what's going to happen now. Oh my gosh.
The saga continues.
It does. All right, your turn. All right. It's a beautiful morning. It's warm, it's sunny. Cloud in the sky. There's my beer can this morning. No wind. Sandy says she had a roll of paper towels that was like all strung out, as though possibly there had been wind, but there's no wind. Ashley's saying there was footsteps all over between her and them last night, so yeah, if the mild breeze that we have right now, which was what we had yesterday, didn't blow that can off, I don't think that it did it any time during the night either. Oh, the treats. I left treats. Nope, untouched. Ah, it's beautiful. Can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Guess we'll just go ahead and pick that can up. Put it back. There we have it. Okay, here's my camp. When I got here, I had some painted mandala rocks that I brought out and I put here on this little log. So originally there were 4, and this one here had been knocked off, and this was the one that I actually had painted intending to give to them. The other ones were just ones that I brought and put out here with it. This one had been knocked off. I put it back, and at that time I pulled one of the rocks, so there were only 3, and I've been watching them all week. They hadn't moved. Looked at them this morning. They hadn't moved. Just looked over here. There are now 2. This one is moved. I'll have to look at the picture to make sure the orientation of this one is the same, but that one's moved, and the other one's missing. Yay, it's missing! So I look around, looking around, and it's over here. Right there. Upside down. There it is. So we'll just leave that right there for now. Wow, pretty cool, huh? I love this place.
And it looks like you can crawl up in there, and that's where you found the handprint, right?
Yeah, it was just right over there. We found what looked like a handprint, like something had dug their fingers in, grabbed a handful, and dropped it.
Yeah.
And then this is very fresh.
Yeah.
And
With a stick.
a hole there with an X.
With an X.
And actually, it looks like somebody stepped on the X.
Right.
And
No,
broke
I
it.
picked the X up to show that it could get picked up, but yeah.
Look at that. You can see the scrape marks in there.
That they used that stick
Yeah.
to dig a hole.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ah, that's cool.
Okay, so it's just like right across there where they took my rock yesterday. One of the rocks I had put out, and they picked it up and moved it about 6 feet.
Sitting behind you. That X is 2 sticks. Look at the ground. And look at that spot. It's been totally cleared of stick, except for 2 sticks. And then this. Like, the stick was laying in there. I picked it up once. But it was like going back and forth because it was bored.
Somebody was just scratching in the dirt.
And then the handprint gives you a much lie.
Interesting.